everybody, it's me, Monica, and welcome to another speed build. So today we are going to be doing a collaboration with Bojana Sims, and she made this Provence-inspired house that is just so gorgeous. Like, look at the landscape. And her video came out like 15 minutes ago, if I'm not mistaken, so I'm quickly going to pop it up for you. So please check her out, check her work out, and check this build out because it's just gorgeous. And this landscape, like, you guys, I could never. And we basically decided that every time when we want to do this like grand, something that is so grand, that we're going to do it together, because unfortunately with our schedule we don't have the time to make like this gigantic house by ourselves, and we really want to give you that experience, and basically give you our best work. So we decided to go and make this a little collaboration and make this beautiful Provence house together. But actually, I decided to decorate it as a boutique hotel. I know that we don't have hotels, you guys. I'm perfectly aware of it, but this can be a lot of things. And actually, if you are using mods, you can have a hotel. But if you are not using mods, maybe you can pretend, or maybe you can make this as a restaurant, or you can make this as residential. You can do whatever you want, and actually you have everything necessary for this house to be like anything you want. But I incorporated like 3 rooms on the second floor. And I decided for the downstairs, I decided to go with a gigantic kitchen, like a chef's kitchen, and I wanted to make like a buffet and things like that. So I'm really hoping that you are going to enjoy this in this house, because I really enjoyed it. And you know that I'm obsessed with styles, so I honestly really did my best to recreate that Provence unique style that French people has, because it's just gorgeous. It's so rustic, but it's still kind of, I don't know. You're going to see. I really did my best. I really struggled with the items that we have in the game. But while while I was doing this, Pierre Sim actually finished his new set that is inspired by Provence. So I added some new items from him as well, because they're super gorgeous, and I just can't have enough of items like that in my game. The only thing I would want is more like shabby textures in the future from the creators, because their style, it's not shabby chic, don't get me wrong, but the textures are very often shabby. Like, they're using antique furniture that is a little bit shabby, just basically shabby, and everything is white, everything is airy, and as I said, everything is rustic, which is amazing, because I really love rustic, and you know it. So I really enjoyed doing this house, and I'm just trying to remember which were the sets that I was using the most, and definitely, as I said, I used Pierre Sim, but also his winter garden was very useful in here. So I use that as well very much. Of course, I use Felix Andre because he has the most beautiful items, and he has like the biggest diversity of items like this, I would say, because most of the CC creators are often going like fully on modern, and Felix Andre is not like that, and that's why I like him so much. So I used his Paris, of course, and his Florence set, a lot. And I used Peacemaker's hinterlands in here as well a lot. Of course, I'm going to publish the list and everything. You are going to be perfectly fine with this if you want to download it. I'm really hoping that I'm going to be able to do the CC list today, because Bojana also expects me to do it. I think, so we can share it, of course. So I'll give my best for that CC list to be done today. By the way, I'm doing this reception. Of course, it's not functional. It's just for the show, and for it I was using a new PRSim set, and also I used Sixam for a few things, I believe. Also, I can see the Lighthouse collection from Charlie Pancakes, and that pack was also very, very useful in here. So I'm actually very happy that I have those few packs that I could use. By the way, the wallpapers that you can see in here are from the Lighthouse from Charlie Pancakes. But I changed it up. I changed it up just because I wanted to go into a little bit more elegant direction. And you're going to see later on that I was changing a few things, some details, and adding things as well. So probably for some rooms you are not going to see like ended product before the end of this video. So yeah, but everything you are going to see everything in the walkthrough, so you are not going to miss it. You don't have to I mean, you are not going to even notice it. I noticed that I always say like I was changing a few things, blah blah blah, but those things are so small that you will probably not going to even notice, and I really don't understand why I have this urge to say it. But yeah, I'm so happy that we did this, and I think that in the future we are going to make more collaborations. Just because, as I said, we cannot make these houses, like gigantic houses, by ourselves, just because we love details, and when you love details, believe me, these houses are never ending. And as you can see, this video is quite long because this house has quite a lot of rooms and all of them are quite detailed, especially for the hotel. But I still really wanted this to feel as a hotel. I didn't put any clutter that you can use in your home, if you know what I mean. I didn't use like pictures from like family or any clutter that you would have at home. So I really wanted this to feel as a hotel, but I still wanted to make it warm, and I still wanted to make it feel residential, if you want to play residential. And I also think that actually hotels in the Provence have that vibe. At least I'm hoping for it. So yeah, but as you can see, I added this like salon or a living room. I don't even know how would I call it. It looks like a regular living room, I would say, but of course, in hotel, you don't have like a normal living room. So I figured, maybe if you want to wait for somebody in here and you want to get a dinner afterwards, you can sit in here and just, wait for him, watch some TV or read a book. Oh my god, my voiceover today, it's so funny, like I'm getting on my nerves. But it's okay, you guys, it's okay. It's not my day, really. I was working yesterday, I don't know, until probably 12 p.m. a.m. Yes, that's a.m. actually. Like the whole day. And before that as well. So I'm just terribly, terribly tired. But anyways, we are getting into this dining space, I would say it like that. It has a few tables, so I actually made it as a restaurant. You miss a few things if you want this to be a restaurant. You miss a few things, so you are going to need to put the stations, I believe, because I didn't put them, and you can easily put them next to the reception or maybe somewhere in here. But there is definitely the space in the house, so of whatever you need or you want to add, you are going to have the space for it. So I put the 3 bedrooms upstairs, as I said before, and one is like elite suite. I don't even know how to call it. We call it presidential suite. I'm hoping that that's right, that's correct. One is even huger, like very big room for 4 Sims. And the third room is like the smallest basically bedroom that you can get in this hotel. And they're all kind of similar. They're very similar, but they're still different. And I really enjoyed that vibe throughout this house/hotel. I really wanted everything to feel cohesive, and I think that I managed to do it, which is great for me. I made like a small buffet. It's fake. It's fake, you cannot eat from it. So if you wanna put something else into that room, I totally get it. But since I really wanted this to look as a hotel, I think that buffet is just a must, So this hotel can easily fit 8 Sims, if I'm not mistaken. But for eating areas, there are a lot of them, outside as well and inside as well. So as I said, if you want to make it as a restaurant, you can easily do it, because it has really enough tables and everything, and the kitchen is just right. So you just need to add a few other things that you need to have for the restaurant, basically. I use these EA chairs actually, and they're from my wedding stories, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember that I ever used them before, but they're very beautiful. They're actually very beautiful, and they fit perfectly with the vibe that I was going for. So I am going to use this chair a lot in this particular house/hotel, as I said before. But yeah, it's a huge house, and it was a struggle for me to make all these different areas in here, but I really enjoyed making this floor plan. I don't know why, and it's so complicated. It has so many different rooms, but I think that everything is cohesive and everything works together. And also you can get that hotel vibe, and that's basically everything that I was wanted. And I really was trying to do my best with this, especially because I'm doing this with somebody else, with Bojana, I mean. And she really has style, and I really didn't want to disappoint her. So I was working extra hard to make her proud. And I'm really hoping that she's going to love the second part of her beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous, gorgeous house. And I'm really hoping that she likes that idea of having a hotel. Honestly, you guys, this house is too big for me, and I don't feel super comfortable in a big houses. I think that I already said that. I just don't know how to fill the space. That's my main struggle. And that's a little bit problematic when you have like a huge house. And the reason for that is that I don't like big rooms with a lot of extra space. I really like cozy. Cozy is my vibe. And no matter what style I'm doing, I'm always going cozy, because that's just so important for me, that you can feel that warmth in the space wherever you go. And I'm always going to try to achieve that, basically. So I would say that this little hotel is still cozy. I could definitely put less rooms that I did, but as I said, I really don't like humongous rooms. It's just not for me. I don't know how to fill them up. So yeah, I made like a small sections in this house, and I think that everything just works together perfectly. And the terraces are on the right spots when you see where the kitchen is and where the buffet is. So everything makes sense, basically. At least I think so. Definitely tell me in the comments. Do you like it or not? By the way, what I wanted to mention is that right now I have a coffee account. So if you want to support me, please do that on my coffee account. You can find that in my description. That would be awesome. And just because this summer was crazy for me, you guys, YouTube basically didn't pay me anything, and I'm working on my channel nonstop. This is my full-time job right now, and it's been a full-time job for quite some time now, I believe. And I'm not still getting money from it, not really. So if you like my builds, please support me on my coffee. I would really, really appreciate that, and that would really help me a lot with, continuing my work. So thank you so much for that. And here we are in the kitchen. As you can see, it's huge. Honestly, usually I really don't do big kitchens, but since this is like a hotel kitchen, I think it makes sense to have like a bigger kitchen and maybe more counters and things like that. So I really tried to, fill it up to fit the chef. I don't know if that's correct or not, but yeah, it fits chef's needs. I would say it like that. And also on this first floor, I added like a small laundry area. If you don't want to have that, of course, you can easily delete it. But that also makes sense because you have maids in the hotels that are changing your sheets and towels and things like that. So I wanted to incorporate like a tiny laundry room as well. I don't even remember how I got that idea, because originally I wasn't supposed to do that, but at the end I just remember, okay, I can do that, and that's great. I think that really makes sense, and I really enjoyed that little detail that you're going to see very, very soon. But this kitchen is so humongous that we just cannot move from it. At least I think so. And the fun part is that every single room that you can see, I pre-made before, and then I made it one more time just for the camera to, stay still. Because to be quite honest, I just cannot watch some speed builds from some people because their camera is all over the place, and I'm just... It's giving me headache, and it's very sad because I want to watch some specific people because they're so talented. But yeah, when I noticed that, I decided to make my videos like this, just to give you a comfortable experience while are you watching them. Maybe I could do stop motions, but that's not for me, you guys, to be quite honest, because I really like to spend my time with you, and I like to talk a lot, which is not good always. But no, honestly, I really like to spend time with you, and I really like to say some things about my build. And just when you have a stop motion videos, I don't think that really works, so it's not my vibe. And we finally came to the second floor. Oh my god, I thought that we are never going to get there, but here we are. And this is that presidential suite that I was telling you about. As you can see, it also has like a vanity. And what I did in my rooms, in every single room there is a bathroom, but you have like a separate toilet and a small sink, and you have this open bathroom with the bathtub next to the window and the beautiful sink next to it. And I was continuing with that vibe throughout every room, except from the smallest one. In the smallest one, I added like showers. But every single room has a bathroom, and it also has like a mini fridge and a microwave. I forgot to put that into this room, so I added that before, after I finished it and after I finished recording. But if you download this house, you are going to get like a mini fridge and a microwave in every single room. I cannot say like the microwave... I've never seen a microwave in the hotel, not even a boutique hotel, and I was in two. But I don't know, I think that works for The Sims, and I'm really hoping that you don't need an extra counter for that, because if you do, then I screwed up. So definitely tell me in the comments, and maybe I can fix it or something, I don't know, but I think that I saw builds before that are having just like a small fridge and a microwave. Yeah. In my head, the fridge was basically for the drinks. So you have like a restaurant, you have a buffet and everything, and mini fridges basically represented the space where the drinks are in the hotels usually. And I think that every single hotel has a mini fridge. I think that's like a must. So it was a must for me. And this is the second bedroom. This is the smallest bedroom of the set. And it can fit 2 Sims, the same as for the last one. And it's a little bit less fancy, but it's still super fancy, I think. It has a love seat in here, and also it has a television. And as you can see, this mini bathroom that is completely opened. And I don't know, this room is really adorable to me. It really, I don't know, there is just something about it. It's super cozy. And also I was able to fit like a tiny fireplace, as you can see in here as well, because I really wanted to incorporate the fireplaces everywhere throughout this house, and especially because BRSim made the new fireplace that worked so well with this vibe and this beautiful house. So I just continued with that fireplace, you know, in every single room. But in this particular room that you can see in here, I added this one without the fire because this room can fit 2 parents and 2 children. Of course, it doesn't have to be for children, and you can easily come here with your friends and share the room with them. I think that this room doesn't scream kids. It goes with the color palette of the whole hotel, so it's not really childish, you know what I wanted to say. I think that I added like a small teddy bear, but that's all basically. It doesn't have toys or anything. It just, that wasn't the thing that I wanted to do. I definitely wanted this to be more as a hotel, so no toys for the kids this time. So this is the last room of this house, and thank you so much for watching, you guys. Don't forget to watch Bojana's video as well, and I'm sending you a lot of kisses, and I just cannot wait to see you again very, very soon. Bye bye, you guys.